name is Cody and Drew McIntyre. Who will be participating in the next match? Going to be against the Race World Champion, Seth Rollins, the World Champion. No Cody, Seth Rollins, I know, show WrestleMania, man. But we know that Drew and Cody will kick off Raw in their match in the beginning. We'll see can Cody get some retribution over Drew on what happened later. We'll see that match coming up a little bit later. Also, too, more matches to be announced. R-Truth in the men's Awesome Truth with DIY takes on the Judgment Day in a huge 8-man tag team match, as well as Miss Chin and Shayna Baszler. A lot of last chance battle royal winners that did not win their qualifying matches get a last chance, along with Selena Vega, Zoe Stark, surprising returning face that came back in that last chance battle royal. We'll get that. And in the main event, right here, the Intercontinental Champion, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time, Gunther, will take on Jey Uso with his rise in popularity. And Jey Uso win the Intercontinental Championship. We'll get to some more when the Pro Wrestling Show starts. Right now for the Raw Ring Report. Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host as always, Kendra Dick here. Glad you enjoyed the Pro Wrestling Show for the Raw Ring Report. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe and share. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button to one of the things here on the Pro Wrestling Show, Raw Ring Report. We are glad we are live and in living color. Thank you for watching. So let's get to it right now here on the Ring Report right now. All right, we get to with this. We kick things off with the Ring Report with Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. These two men, no strange to each other. Both of them were early part in their careers, were tag team champions together, but they want to settle their differences after both men were in the Royal Rumble. Drew McIntyre wants to go to Elimination Chamber and win the Chamber match to earn himself a match against World Champion Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, or whoever Seth Rollins is going to meet. But he has to go through Cody Rhodes, who's having his role at WrestleMania kicking off, where he'll be taking on Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Championship and wants to likely finish his story as we go. So we told you last week, Cody had allied in World Champion Seth Rollins, who's saying that he knows a thing or two about Roman, and he wants to help Cody finish his story and become the undisputed WWE champion. If Cody Rhodes do it, becoming the undisputed champion, only time will tell by the time WrestleMania heads our way. But like we said, this was the match right here, Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes. This match right here, built on nutrition. Both of them are former Intercontinental champions. But the only thing that Drew has over Cody, that Drew has been WWE champion before. That was 4 years ago. My God, time flies so by fast. Drew McIntyre looking to gain some momentum, heading toward the Elimination Chamber, as well as Cody. Cody Rhodes applying the legendary figure four leg lock that once his daddy did, Dusty did to Ric Flair, and Ric Flair, who was the master of the figure four leg lock, won a lot of matches. Even Drew big booted Cody onto the post. Cody received that. Also, too, Cody did a Cody cutter right here. Cody with a Cody cut, as well as Drew with a power bomb into Cody. Cody tried to do as much he can tonight. Cody doing the most, I think. Cody set up a power bomb, but Cody was trying to set up crossroads until he got attacked again by Solo Sikoa. Solo attacking Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes felt that spike. Cody Rhodes focusing on his goal and his mission that he needs to be the undisputed champion. Cody Rhodes making that declaration that he needs to win the championship. I think Cody Rhodes may be gaining some momentum, but the momentum is going to be a little bit tougher, a little bit um, hard, but knowing Cody Rhodes, he could be the one to do it. And Cody Rhodes has faith that, hey, Cody Rhodes wants to do it. He needs to do it. He got to prove to himself that he is capable of winning the undisputed championship. So Cody Rhodes, we'll see what this is going to do for Cody. I believe Cody has that opportunity and has that say. Cody Rhodes got to and Seth Rollins wants to help Cody reach his goal, reach his dream, becoming the undisputed champion. Stuff Cody Rhodes may have that shot, may have that momentum. But we'll see what Cody Rhodes is going to do. We'll see and how this going to all play out for the next chamber between Cody and Seth and what they have in their heads and towards pay per view. Speaking of that, well, of Cody, Drew McIntyre still seemed frustrated that he couldn't pin Cody. I think Drew's frustrated with the bloodline. I don't know what they're going to do for Drew. Drew gonna feel like they all in his business. So we'll see how this is going to go. Also, to Andrade, making claims that he's back on Raw. Andrade came back on Raw last week to the state claim. I think he was on SmackDown. His wife was on SmackDown. I guess Charlotte's out, so who knows what Andrade's going to do. So only time will tell for Andrade and what he wants to bring to the table, what he's gonna do. And Andrade here, he doesn't have nobody to feud with, so we'll see what they're gonna leave for Andrade and stuff heading forward in that. Well, so we'll see. Also, too, the last chance battle royal for the women. The women, all these women right here, had a last chance battle royal. Earn themselves a opportunity of getting back into a chamber match. You see right here a lot of women competing for the last chance battle royal. Well, the battle royal had a lot of folks. We had the elimination chamber winner from 4 years ago. My God, it's been 4 years ago since Shayna Baszler won in 2020. She's back, but she's wanting to make a prove a point. Baszler proving a point that she wants to win, and she had the most eliminations out of any woman in chamber history. Chelsea Green entered herself in the battle royal. The returning Raquel Rodriguez is back. Raquel Rodriguez was somebody else's favorite. I thought that Chelsea Green was going to win it. I mean, I thought it was just a sleeper. Every woman kicked Selena Vega and Alexa Lopez getting themselves involved. But it was that you can tell right here, Raquel Rodriguez powerbombing every woman in her sight. Raquel Rodriguez was the last woman standing. Raquel Rodriguez earns herself an opportunity to win, to go on to win the women's elimination chamber after being the last entrant in. You see, Chelsea Green was trying to get her, but Raquel Rodriguez won. Raquel Rodriguez earning herself a shot. Speaking of the women's division, we saw that Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax had a face-to-face screen confrontation. These two massive behemoth women will compete this Sunday, this Saturday, I meant to say, at Elimination Chamber for the Women's World Championship. Nia could be a threat to Rhea Ripley's championship. She's been attacking Rhea Ripley as lately, and Rhea Ripley wants to do the same to Nia. And Rhea Ripley has the opportunity to become the babyface. We'll see what Rhea Ripley's gonna do into her match against Nia Jax. This was an interesting dynamic. It was a face to face between these two women that really want to beat the hell out of each other. Well, the woman that was standing in the middle, in between, Nia and Rhea Ripley, was Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch could be airing her claim for the women's title, for the women's championship, women's world title soon. Becky Lynch came out there to greet the fans. Becky Lynch um putting her claim that she gonna go down and take every woman down limb by limb. I think Becky Lynch wants to be the one to end that historic reign of Nia Jax. Becky Lynch, not Nia Jax, but Rhea Ripley. Becky Lynch wants to do it, and Becky Lynch wants to do it in the worst way possible. Becoming women's world champion. For her to do so, she has to go through about five other women to get that spot. Um, those women want that spot so bad that Becky Lynch would just do about anything to retain her championship. She has to go through a lot of women in order to do so. But Becky's not afraid. You can tell Becky Lynch wants to bring it and stuff. Either what she needs to do. But Becky Lynch had a serious promo tonight. She was real serious about what she wanted to do and what she needed to do in order to get her point across tonight. That's what she was trying to do, get the point across. But she ran to a little bit of something. She ran to Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan came out there. Well, it was like every woman came out there one by one to speak their claims on who's going to take down who. Even Bianca Belair came out there from SmackDown. Bianca Belair, who ain't been on Raw for quite some time. They're saying the same old tactic over and over again. It was just like it was just well rehearsed and kind of like the same old, like the same women doing what they need to do. So what? Nia Jax came out there and attacked all the women and laid them out one by one. Nia Jax could be the deciding factor in the match, and Nia Jax could be coming out there and wreaking havoc indeed and stuff. We'll see what Nia Jax going to do heading forward. Speaking of that, Gunther, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, sent a message to Jey Uso. Jey Uso also came out there backstage getting ready. Both men are preparing themselves for an amazing main event that's going to take leaps and bounds. I think Jey has the edge, and you kind of knew Jey had Jey was going to get screwed one way or another by his brother Jimmy, but we'll get to that a little bit later in the show. What went down with Jey and stuff. Okay. Also, too, the our truth had a moment with the DIY. He thinks DIY is Degeneration X. DIY was just coming out there to help. To let it be known or something like that. That what he was gonna do. Truth came out there in a poncho and he talked to Jackie Redman in a poncho. I don't know what was that all about. Truth came out there. DIY came out there to warm up the crowd. Even the crowd, the Judgment Day came out there. All four members and stuff. Miz, Truth, and DI came out there to do the DX move. I guess trying to do that stuff was real weird. And until Champa did a DDT to JD Madonna. Even JD taking it to look at tell Truth taking it to you know who, Damian Priest, tell right here Finn Balor. Um and do the sleeper hole on longtime rival. Um what's his name? I forgot Johnny Gargano. You got Johnny Gargano. You can tell right here this was a high angle move. Priest choke slamming Truth to get the 1, 2, 3. Priest got the win over Truth, and I think Truth did not see that coming. I think what Truth had on his radar and stuff. But you can tell this was a entertaining match. Our Truth entertained the masses over what he wants to do and what he needs to do or to win and stuff. Maybe Truth has to make sure that he can put some wants to. You can tell he's warming up to Damian Priest a little bit. Damian is not warming up the Truth and stuff. So you can tell right there a lot is going on with that. But you can tell our Truth might gonna lead to a tag team match between Truth, Damian Priest, a lot of folks. So we'll see how this is gonna go down eventually between Truth. Also, to the New Day, wanted to issue a challenge to Imperium for a street fight match. I don't know why they wanted to do that. So between Truth, I meant to say on the New Day and Imperium. That's next week on Raw. We'll see. Also, too, what's his name? Chad Gable was in action. Gable was in action against Ivar. Gable defeated Ivar with a German suplex to get the win. Ivar was dominating mostly through the match, but Chad Gable found the way to win. So good for Chad Gable. Also, too, Shinsuke Nakamura continues to talk about True Fighters Don't Whine to everyone to try to get a spotlight. So what is he talking about in more than Southern? We don't know what he's saying, but hey, we'll see. Speaking of that, the main event. I can tell you the main event of the evening was for the coveted Intercontinental Championship, a championship that dates back to the late 70s. The Intercontinental Championship, Jay Uso again, championship goal, singles goal, and Jay do it on his own without his brother in the mix. Well, Jay went against the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time, Gunther. Gunther really took it to Jay, and I can tell right there, the introductions was that eat without Jay Uso was the heavy favorite to win it. You tell right here, this match was purely a classic. Gunther with chops to Jay, even Jay trying to do his best to tell Gunther using a Boston Crab. But Gunther trying to use his purely wrestling skills into the ring. And that's what on Jay. Jay's first and only chance from an opportunity of winning the Intercontinental title. Yeah, right here, Gunther with a power bomb, tried to power bomb Jay, even trying to take Jay down right here on the ropes right there. Like Jay even had this match won. Gunther with series of chops. Gunther was dominant early on through the match. You can tell right here, Gunther using another splash that whatever splash he likes to use. Even to the fact that Jay used a splash on his own. Jay was trying to get the win right here using a running splash. And Jay did another splash right here until the bell rung, and we didn't know Jay didn't win the match or not until his brother Jimmy came out of nowhere and trying to ruin it. Jimmy ruined the opportunity that Jay could have been Intercontinental Champion. Jimmy was so driven by jealousy, envy, and misery. And that's what Jimmy did. Jimmy attacked his own brother, costing his own brother a chance of becoming Intercontinental Champion. Jey Uso had this match in the bag. I mean, in the bag, all right. Jey Uso did not do that for his brother. He just left his brother out there laying. Jey Uso attacked his brother, beating up his brother, leaving him down and out. Jey Uso and his brother, we're getting this WrestleMania match between them. It'll be brother versus brother. You can tell. Would it fall right in with the hearts like Brett and Owen, or Matt and Jeff, or Kane and the Undertaker? It's going to be a brother versus brother match. You can tell this is going to be a confrontation that's leading to happen at WrestleMania between these two men, these two former tag team partners that just went down here. But we'll see that as go. But Jimmy Uso cost his brother Jay a chance of becoming Intercontinental Champion. We'll see how them ramifications will be coming forward. All right, they're going to do it for the Pro Wrestling Show. We're going to end the Pro Wrestling Show right now. We thank you for watching the Pro Wrestling Show. You see right here, Jimmy Uso costing his brother Jay a chance at the Intercontinental Championship. Would Jay get any retribution? Would Jay come to SmackDown and return the favor some way, somehow? You know he is, but we have to wait and see. So for me being Kendrick Dick saying so long, thank you for watching the Pro Wrestling Show. Raw Report. We'll see you tomorrow for the NXT